Good morning. Happy Labor Day weekend. Oh, we got back and got to watch all of the 20 hot air balloons launch yesterday. And wore myself out. I don't know. My son's used to that schedule, but get up at 4 in the morning and go watch balloons until noon. Still yawning a bit, but it was fun, and maybe I'll throw a picture in one of my slideshows just for the fun of it. Got to see up to 8 of them at a time, all filling up with air so that they could head out and dip down into the water. I didn't know that they like to do that with hot air balloons, but evidently that's a fun thing to do. Take off real low and then fly over water and drop down and hit the water and take off again. So anyways, this morning I went up in the front yard and watered my flowers and looked around for hummingbirds. And in the time that I was there, which wasn't very long, I did not see one hummingbird. Doesn't mean they're gone, just weren't in my front yard at the moment. But generally they're there pretty much most of the time. And we have had some pretty cool nights, at least down into the 50s. But I don't know, 2 days ago, I think, I walked outside and there was something about that morning air that just felt like fall. I was a hunter in Montana. We had to go hunt for deer to feed ourselves in the winter. And it's just that feeling that you get where there's a different kind of coolness. Anyways, I've only felt that once or twice in the last few days, but maybe the hummingbirds felt it a little earlier than I did. I don't know. I do have some hummingbirds here, though. I was waiting for them to show back up here. They were chasing each other a minute ago through the flowers. So I will be quiet here and try to get some hummingbirds chasing each other or enjoying the flowers here. I've missed it the last 2 mornings. And so I think everything's still going good. That bloom booster seems to be putting on a lot more green stems and leaves, so hopefully it'll put on a bunch more flower stems. So any latecomers, I don't want them to have a half a banquet when they get here. I want to make sure they have lots of flowers for food. So I did put out a feeder. I take down all my other bird feeders during the summer pretty much. I left one up way over there on the end, the one with the dome, because the squirrels were always trying to get into it. But I put up a finch feeder today way over there, and one little bird feeder in the front, because there was a bunch of little birds going to it over and over and over. And it was empty. So I figured what's the worst that could happen is there'll be a few more little birds for the hummingbirds to share the bird baths with. So I will be quiet now and watch the hummingbirds, because I did just see some over there. Some of those bees are big enough to be hummingbirds. This time of the year, a lot of the other plants and blooms are gone other than flowers, so the bees find their way here, especially from my neighbor's beehives. I see a lot of bees in there. I don't know if you can hear that in here. And I thought I could see them come over. But the Canadian goose always comes here to winter. And I can hear the sky filled with Canadian goose. If I see a mass of them come over, I'll try to get them in my video. Anyways, the little hummers. You can see them way up there. They are just enjoying chasing each other around. So for the moment, they're not in the flowers. But that'll change quickly, because they like the flowers a lot. I noticed that these hummingbirds are trying to just get their flowers on the back side of these pots. So while I'm sitting here waiting for hummingbirds, I was thinking about that bird bath that I made with the 3 different little bowls and flowers on top. And after I painted that other bird bath with that iridescent purple and gold paint, and I decided that rather than having that green paint on the leaves that didn't really match them as well as I'd like, that I would like to take some, I'm not sure if it's green and purple, or if it's green and gold. Anyways, there's some purple and blue and green and something colored iridescent paint that shifts colors. And I was curious what your opinions of that would be if I was to paint the bottom part of that bird bath black and then do some of that iridescent paint so that it is green and sparkly and, well, just looks a little classier, I think. Anyways, I bought the paint. I'm waiting for a couple of people to tell me, hey, that sounds like a good idea. Tell me what you think. I am going to post this video, and I will video more hummingbirds as they show up. Seems like every day that more and more come throughout the day, and then in the evening I have a bunch. So there's some that stay here all day long, and they haven't left yet. and they're scattered all over the neighborhood. And there's a lot of neighbors with feeders, and I don't know how much food they have and how much hyssop they have and other plants that the hummingbirds love. But when they see a bunch at my house, they decide they want some at their house. So more and more people plant flowers, which gives the hummingbirds a much bigger range of flowers and fields and all around us. So anyways, that's a good thing. It'll just bring more in the long run. So for the moment, I am going to wrap this up so that I can post it. Sorry there's not more hummingbirds in it, but this evening I should have more. So as long as I'm not mechanicking on my car, and thankfully I'm some of my bruises and bangs are healing up from the other day's fall, so I sure was slow walking around yesterday, though, I have to say. Standing on my feet for 4 or 5 hours and walking a few miles, looking up in the air and holding cameras. I just I felt like I beat myself up, so I'm glad to be getting better. So anyways, let me know what you think, please. And I'm not sure if I have a can of that here. No, that's the rest. Huh. That was the color paint that I did on the other one. But I have one that's green and one other color, and I thought it would look good. I just don't remember what it is that's in the other end of the house. So let me know what you think, and I will paint it however you think. Oh, there's a hummer. I lost him. I lost him in the hyssop plant, or hummingbird mint. And he's probably up in the tree. Yeah, I just saw him chase another hummingbird by. Anyways, I'll capture some more pictures and I'll be back. Let me know on that bird bath and I'll get it painted today if I get an opinion or two. Thanks. Thanks for watching. I appreciate having friends, even if I'm stuck here at home most of the time.